When we last left off, we were in one of the villages. In the area I was in, we had, as I remember, three little. These villages weren't very big, and among the other things, they did have a water well that wasn't very deep with water, but it was sufficient for the needs of the people that used it. And you learned real quick on how to draw water out of a well, because they didn't have a crank or anything. You just had a bucket with a long rope on it, and you didn't just throw it in, because the water was about maybe 2 feet deep, and you did that, it would stir up the dirt. And when you stirred up the dirt, then you stirred up the ire and anger of your neighbors who were waiting behind you. For now they have to wait an hour or two for the dirt to settle again. So if they saw you do that, they pulled your bucket out, you went to the end of the line and waited. And everybody else had to wait too till the water cleared, and you lower your bucket gently and get your water. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that on any kind of water well like that, you don't want to stir up the dirt, lest you stir up your neighbors too. Anyway, we were doing things, and we were patrolled every day. And by the way, my job, I carried the radio. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but it was what's known as a PRC 25 radio. And it weighed maybe 20 pounds or so, and the antenna was about 3 foot long, and it was kind of like made out of Venetian blind, so you tucked it down in your flak jacket so that you wouldn't be such a target for the enemy trying to do away with your communications. Anyway, that was my job. I carried a radio and communicated with incoming helicopters and things like that on medevacs, and I was the radio man.